Siobhan McLean has produced an excellent video explaining the difference between theories, models, methods and approaches as these words are applied to social work. If you haven't seen this video yet, click on the link in the description and go watch it. These words are often ones that student social workers and even practice educators can feel quite unclear on, so understanding the difference is very helpful. However, at the end of Siobhan McLean's video, she uses the metaphor of cookery to explain the difference. I must confess, I didn't really find this metaphor helpful. When I shared this with some students, they also said that they were confused about the metaphor. Although it didn't work for me, I thought it was onto something that can be helpful. So here is my take on Siobhan McLean's metaphor. When we want to cook something, it helps to have a recipe. The recipe is a step-by-step guide for cooking something. That is like a model. It's a simplified, step-by-step guide to getting something done. Just having a recipe is not enough. We need to know the different methods that are used as part of the recipe. Sifting, beating, blanching, folding in are all methods that may be required as part of a recipe. Methods are the practical things we must do to follow a model. What about theories? Serious cooks don't just follow recipes, they understand why they use the ingredients they use, and they understand why they prepare those ingredients the way that they do. If we understand the theory behind a recipe, we know why we use arrowroot instead of corn flour to thicken something, or why we roast something at 120 degrees for a long time and not 200 degrees for a shorter time. Whilst we can produce good food by simply following a recipe, if we understand the theories behind each recipe, then we will know what to do if we can't get a specific ingredient, or how to fix a dish if it starts to go wrong. Theories are the reasons why things are the way they are and do what they do. Understanding the theory behind a model or a method allows us to practice more safely. So what about approaches? Approaches are like a whole style of cooking. They can be different cuisines: French, Indian, Chinese, Italian. They may be our preferences, savoury or sweet, or our needs, gluten-free or high fibre. They may reflect our values, vegetarian or vegan. Whilst theories are specific and closely tied to particular models and methods, approaches are much more general and are applied across many more areas of practice. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you haven't done so already, please go and watch Siobhan McLean's original video. This video will only make sense if you've watched hers first. Finally, it's worth thinking about how we think about language. Some people are prescriptivists. They believe that words have fixed and absolute meanings that only can be used in the right way. I'm a descriptivist. I'm not here to tell you how you should use a word. I want you to think about how you can use words like theory, model, method, or approach to become the best social worker you can be. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this helpful.